Hello, Ferndale family. Over the next 3 weeks, we're going to be working on Spanish using the computer. I think it's great because the computer goes at the student's speed. Some people are going to learn this faster, particularly people who have exposure to second languages. If you have somebody who speaks Spanish, a grandparent, or any other language, it's like music. If you know to play one instrument, it's really easy to transfer that knowledge to another one. So this way we won't waste time, and also if your kid needs a little extra time because they're doing it by themselves, it'll be great. My recommendation is 10 minutes a day. Um, you could take the weekends off, but I wouldn't. So let's show you what the program is going to look like. First, you're going to need a sheet of paper for your individual teacher. So, for example, this one says Burgess's class, and this classroom code is for her classroom. If you didn't get that paper, contact us in the office. Email me personally at Benito, Benito, Uresti, Uresti, at Ferndale Schools, don't forget that S at the end, .org. Okay, so let's pretend we're doing it on our cell phone. We go into whatever place we go to download things. I am a Google guy, so I'm going to the Play Store. Google Play has a little triangle. If you're a Mac user, iPhone, you're going to go to the Apple Store. You type in Duolingo, DUO, and download the software. It's free. This is going to be free. Everything's free. There will be some advertisements in it. All right, so after you get started, it's going to ask if the kids know Spanish. Everyone should pick no. I'm learning it for the first time, even if they're in fifth grade. It'll ask you a series of 5 quick questions. One question, two. Okay, so the third question will get into things that the kids may not know. So, una mujer. If they paid attention to the pictures, they know it. But if not, it's okay because they're sooner or later they're going to have something they don't know. If you click on the word that you don't know, it'll give you options. Mujer can be woman, wife, or women. Woman. Down at the bottom are the options. I always remind the kids it's going to start with a capital letter. So we got I or A. In this case, it's a woman. All right, I'm going to continue with these quick questions. A girl, boy. It'll only be a moment. The girl. Sorry for this delay. Niña. Soy un hombre. If they get it wrong, it'll tell them they got it wrong and tell them what they should be picking. Yo soy una mujer. All right, so we finally get to the part where we log in. I'm sorry, not yet. After you finish the set, it'll give you a little reward for points that the students can use later to buy things in the store. The things will be like rewards, stars, things like that. This is an important part. Because the app is free, it's going to offer you stuff. Clearly, you're going to click no thanks. Don't worry about it. If your kid does click to download something, it's not going to charge you because it's going to ask for a password and they won't be able to download. But to also tell the kids, if it says something, say no thanks. Whenever it's an option, hit no thanks. So we're finally to create a profile, which brings us to our next step. On the cell phone, it's going to ask the kid's age, put the age of the student, what they want their name to be on the computer. Now it's finally going to get to the email address. Most of your students don't know that their email, especially third grade, their email address is their login. So it'll be something like FER, then capital letter, their last name, capital letter, their last name. Mine's is Uresti, so mine's is a capital U. Then the first letter of their first name, also capitalized, and then 2 numbers. Everyone's 2 numbers are different. Here's the part that some kids don't know. then it's at ferndaleps.org. That is their email address that they're going to use for this program. Their password, they do know. All of them know their password, so I won't review that. It is first letter of their first name, first letter of their last name, and then their date of birth in a number sequence, 2 digits. All right. So, sorry, put down my phone. I'm going to put in my information. All right, so we're in the program. We're running. They'll have different categories that they could learn and work on. First, they'll only have the basics, but later on, other things will pop up. We're not done yet. Our next step, step 5. I'm sorry, 6. Go to your profile and progress share. On the app, the middle picture of a person will be the profile here. See on the top it says profile. We're going to hit the cog, the I don't know how else to call it, the cog. And then we're going to go down to progress share right there. And that's where you'll need the code. Each classroom code is different. That lets me see what they're doing. If they don't do that, that's fine. If they're 10 minutes a day practicing language, I will be able to tell the students who do it and the students who don't. If your student does his 10 minutes and they're bored, which over the next few weeks they will be, allow them to do a different language. Tap into your culture and your history. If you have somebody in your family who does speak another language, you can change the languages and go for whatever other language you're learning. Okay, so that's the cell phone. Let me see what time marker I have. Sorry, so 3.5 minutes. So here's how to do it on a computer, a Chromebook. Same thing, get started. Pick Spanish. It'll ask you again, do you want to start from the beginning or do you want to take a test? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. For the category, school is the category. 10 minutes a day. All right, so the good thing about the computer is it asks us this, create a profile, a lot quicker. Same steps as the cell phone. You go into create a profile, you type in your information, age, name, email address, password. Again, after you're in it, when you're ready to share, I'm just going to enter in with my Google information. After you do it one time, it's really nice because it'll keep it for you and you don't have to do it. It does this weird 10-second pause on the computer thing. So I've already clicked it, and then 10 seconds later, it'll actually work. 1, 2, okay, let's make me look bad, computer. So same thing here. If we go into our name, into your settings, you can find that progress share. I feel I went a little too fast. In the corner, after you've logged in and created a account, you go into settings and you go into progress share. You'll be asked to enter in that classroom code so that I can see it. Thank you so much for your time. I know the video was long. To be honest, most of you will be able to understand what to do with the paper and don't need the video. But if you'd like to watch the video, here it is for you. Thank you so much for your time. Keep safe. Wash hands.